everyone. Wherever you are right now, I just declare God's full protection over you, God's provision in your needs, and God's presence to be wherever you are. For we know that God's presence will always be our best shield over emotions, negative emotions that might come in attacking us whenever we're a little bit weak in the spirit. Let's continue to pray that God's presence will always be with us, because He promised that He will be wherever we are if we really count on Him. If we really set our faith in Him, He will surely be with us wherever we are. So today's video is hopefully a very short video. This past weeks, I've just been in my room. I may go out from time to time, but not really that much hours outside. So I will be spending my time inside my room and really just listening to the many sermons from the pastors, some pastors that God has used to be instrument for me to grow in faith, to mature in faith, and increasingly receive God's fresh manna from heaven. So this past weeks, I've also been watching the news, especially from the government of the Philippines and the government of Thailand, where I am in. There's one specific phrase that really caught my attention, and that is the phrase new normal. What is new normal? So after this COVID pandemic, there will be this new normal that we will be acquainted to. To share with you, I have this habit every December of a year, before the new year comes. I would be asking God in prayer, during worship, as I did the worship. I would, in my personal worship to Him, during my journaling every night, I would be asking Him, God, please can you reveal to me what's your word for me next year? I imagine me asking a father of what's gonna be His plan for me next year. And I always do that every December of a year. And last December 2019, I've asked God the same question again. God has led me to a verse, and which has been very impactful, especially of what's really happening this time. God has led me, if I may read it to you, God has led me to Isaiah 43 verse 19. I may read. It says, "For I am about to do something new. See, I have already begun. Do you not see it? I will make a pathway through the wilderness, and I will create rivers in the dry wasteland." That is His word that He gave me, which really impacted me a lot, especially of what's really happening this time. So I read in the news here in Bangkok that it's gonna be a new normal for people to be carrying hygienic things with them. For example, alcohol or hand sanitizers, and it will be a new norm for us to be wearing masks, especially in public places. I've watched the not really live stream, but a recorded announcement of President Rodrigo Duterte's announcement on the next phase after this ECQ in the Philippines. What's gonna be the next? And it says, I've been listening to the spokesperson, and he said an exact phrase, and that is new normal. And the new normal will be, so from ECQ, it will be GCQ, or the General Community Quarantine. So I was thinking, God, you've said it in 2 countries. New norm, new normal. You've said it in your word, and you said it in Isaiah 43 that, see, I'm doing a new thing, or I am about to do a new thing. And it's really impactful in me. God is leading us to this kind of stage now. So most of us would pray, God, and this pandemic and this crisis, we want to go back to the normal life. We want to go back to the normal life. And God's Spirit has told me several times, especially this quarantine, nope, you're not going back to the normal. You are going forward to a new normal. And that's really powerful. God is really doing something new. And I couldn't be more and more excited about what's going to be the new normal after this COVID virus. This is just a simple sharing, and I would like to hear from you. Since God is going to bring us into a new normal, what kind of normal are you praying for? What kind of this new normal would you like to have after this COVID pandemic? Let's just share our thoughts. But the point of this video is to just prepare our hearts. I pray that God would really create courage and strengthen our spirit, that if God would really bring us to a new normal, we would be ready, I would be ready, and I would be excited to what kind of normal that would be. Because when God leads us to a new thing, it's not going to be the same. So whatever you have felt before, it's not going to be the same. So it's really exciting, and He's making something new. Comment down below, what do you think, or what are you praying for? What kind of normal would you like to pray for after this pandemic? Thank you so much for being with me. I hope to see your comments down below. Enjoy the rest of the day.